Crack down on vaping in school.
Students, I don't think when they first try it realize how quickly they're going to get addicted.
Oldham County Schools catching kids taking puffs in between classes.
I would say probably between 50 to 70 times a day.
New e-cig detectors hoping to stop the trend.
We have them at every bathroom that's available to students during the course of the day.
WDRB's Christy Batista found out what happens when a student is caught.
Vape detectors, and the associate principal at North Oldham High says he's getting notifications all day long.
It's unfortunate to know how frequently kids are actually vaping.
At North Oldham High School, about 50 to 70 times a day. The vape detectors go off on average about 8 times an hour during every school day, and those are just the ones they know about.
We weren't naive enough to think that it wasn't happening frequently. The amount that it goes off on a daily basis was just, startling at first.
North Oldham High School Associate Principal Rush Sullivan gets a text every time one of these detects someone is vaping.
We might get one or two while class is going on, but we'll get several in between classes, and it's a pretty constant stream from about 8 o'clock in the morning when we start getting students in the building until about 4:15.
They've been installed in every bathroom at Oldham County High Schools and can tell if a student is using a vape pen or one with nicotine or THC. It can also tell if someone is trying to tamper with it.
If it happens in between classes, it's a large crowd, so it's hard to pinpoint. We just kind of rely on catching them in action.
If a student is caught with a vape pen, they'll take it away, give them in-school suspension, and notify their parents. If it happens more than once, they get alternative suspension, and further disciplinary measures will be taken after that. If it's THC, automatic 3-day suspension.
If it's during class, I'll pull up cameras if we can't get to the bathroom in time. And so I'll pull up the cameras, identify the student, and then we pull the student and do a search.
But Sullivan says it's not just to get the kids in trouble. The hope is to get to them early and stop them before they become dependent.
It's worrisome because we don't know what's going to happen, and it's highly addictive. Students, I don't think when they first try it realize how quickly they're going to get addicted, and then the lengths that they will go to actually be able to use one during the school day is pretty excessive.
Oldham County Schools plans to install the vape detectors at the middle schools next summer. With photojournalist Jeff Gordon, I'm Christy Batista, WDRB News.
We haven't had the amount of time that we need to really unlock what all of this is going to cause long term.
And we may not know the long-term effects of e-cigarettes, but researchers right here in Louisville are already finding they may be worse than traditional cigarettes. That's the case for both humans and animals. Back in October, U of L researchers discovered vaping can cause cardiac arrhythmias. The study was published in the journal Nature Communications. Scientists found e-cigarette aerosols cause the animal's heart rate to slow during puff exposures and speed up afterwards. Researchers say this could also put users at a greater risk for sudden cardiac arrest.
And according to the CDC this year, 470,000 middle school students and 2.5 million high school students said they recently used e-cigarettes. Nearly 85% of kids reported using flavored e-cigs. Right now on WDRB.com, you can read about the research happening in Louisville and the impacts e-cigarettes are having on kids.